Yeah. Come on.
Peace, everyone. I wanted to get into a little flow to help you get ready for bed. So let's get started just in an easy seat here. And you can bring your palms to wherever feels good, soften your gaze, pull your awareness into your breath. Okay, take a deep inhale through your nose and an easy exhale out of your mouth. And allow yourself as you deepen your breath here, slow down the rhythm, just to start to shed your day, to let it go, to refocus your mind, to start to wind down. Allow this to be your intention. Allow yourself to stay connected to your breath. Right now, place your palms outside of your body onto your mat. Take a big inhale, reach your right hand up and over your head. Exhale, gently pull your ear towards your shoulder. Get a nice neck stretch here on the left side. When you're ready, gently ease your way out of that stretch. And we'll do it again on the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, place your fingertips to the crown of your head and just find a gentle pull. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure here to really get some good intensity. Place your palm to the mat. Now breath in, pull your shoulders up to your ears. And your breath out, gently press them down and back, moving all the way around. Whenever you're ready here, you can reverse this circle, hit both sides. Let this be organic, maybe even roll your head around. Open up your throat. Some self-massage can be nice here. Pull in whatever feels good, allows you to get easy in your body for a moment. Lovely. Now start to position yourself to extend your leg towards the top of your mat. We'll stay bent in the right leg and cross it over our left thigh. Place your right palm behind your back. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, push your forearm into the outside of your right thigh. Take your gaze to the back for an easy twist. And keep driving your arm into your leg to help you go deeper. Beautiful. One more press and release this easy twist. Take your right leg from over the top of your thigh and now place the inside of your thigh to the mat and your heel outside of your hip. Settle down into your right side hip just to feel the stretch in your hip flexor. And know that you have the option to stay right here. If you'd like to go further, take a breath in, lift up. And a breath out, fold your heart over your left thigh. Reach your chest towards your toes here. And you can use your palms for support, but no need to really take a hold and pull into your leg. Now, if you're still seated up nice and tall, keep driving a little bit more weight into your right side hip. Whenever you're ready, release your stretch. Release the hip flexor stretch by extending your leg long. Yeah, maybe a little wiggle in your legs to let that go. And we'll start again on the left side. Right, bend into your left knee and plant it over the top of your right thigh. Place your left hand behind you. Big inhale, reach up through the right. Exhale, press your elbow into the top of your left thigh. Take your gaze to the back. And use your left hand for support here and keeping your spine long, your chest lifted. Press into the top of your thigh for support in the twist. We'll find another breath here, deep and easy. And one final big drive into your thigh, and when you're ready, let it go. Pivot your heel around to place your inner thigh onto the mat. And know that already this can be a really intense stretch. So, option to just stay here, seated tall, allowing your left hip to settle. If you want the fold, inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull your palms towards your right heel. And maybe it's your calf. Maybe you grab a hold of your uh, thigh even, or just place your palms to the mat, right? Again, no need to pull here. Squeeze your belly in to help encourage your heart towards your toes. And otherwise, just settle in. Good. Release the stretch. Roll up to a nice tall seat and extend both of your legs out in front of you. I love the wiggle to release tension. Get it in your body if it feels good. And now start to come back to an easy seat if it feels better in your legs. Otherwise, double pigeon. And we'll take our right leg on top of our left. Take a moment here, a breath to soften your knees down. Maybe a breath to just deepen your breath. Beautiful. With your palms to the top of your knees here, maybe start to take some little gentle circles through your torso. Start to move your heart to the side, forward, opposite side, and back. Starting to work a little deeper into our hips. And we'll move in one direction here and hit the other one on the other side. So take a big breath in, reach your palms up. Breath out, soften your fingers down towards the mat. Inhale, lift your gaze to your fingers. Exhale, pull your gaze down towards the floor. And take that again, scooping up all the good energy, pressing all the negative stuff down. We don't need it. Let's take that one more time. Beautiful. Go ahead, work yourself out of the stretch. And just to be sure, we feel on both sides. Let's come again. This time, press your opposite shin on top. And again, if you took an easy seat, you can still switch your legs and come back in. We'll come back to a little bit of stillness here for a moment. A soft gaze, easy palms, heavy shoulders, light in the chest. Take a deep breath. And if you're ready, start to get into those circles. And this time we'll move in the opposite direction, right? But maybe a little bit more fluid. Maybe we go a little deeper. Make those circles a little larger. And take a breath in. Pull your palms up nice and high. This time, breath out, lap pull. Go post your arms to pull your elbows down. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. But inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Move through that a couple more rounds with your breath. Really wringing out your side body. Keeping your knees heavy. Your chest lifted. Last one. Exhale, press. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, press. Then come back to center. Some easy movements to let that go. You can come out of your legs. And now plant your feet to the mat about hip distance, and we'll just start to windshield wiper the knees. So soften to either side and then switch. And as you move through the second flow, Really soften your hips down on both sides. And maybe find a challenge this time to take this without your hands. Extend your arms nice and long and pivot. Soften your knees down. And we'll take that again. One more time. Last one here. Good. And now this time, make your way back to the top of your mat and we'll come on into tabletop position. So cross at your ankles, pivot forward, and work to level out your spine for a moment by pulling your belly in. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down, take your gaze and tailbone up. Exhale, cat, scoop out your navel, take your gaze to your thighs. Of course, let's flow this out a few more times. Beautiful. One more full round. And if you're ready, come back to center. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Start to walk out your feet as you send your hips up and back. And just notice what you feel. And start to work yourself into a long spine. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and circle it out, moving around in big circles here to get into your hip flexor. You can reverse these circles, hit both sides, just see what's there. Come back to full extension, inhale. Exhale, half pigeon. Work your shin towards the top of your mat and release your left leg down. And walk your palms a little closer to your hips to keep your chest lifted. Maybe soften your shoulders as you find more extension in your spine. Now, totally optional here, you can take a hamstring curl through the back end and twist. Grab a hold with your opposite palm. Pull your left leg in towards your body. And even if you have that gentle pull, drawing your heart towards the top of your mat. Come out of your layers, take a big breath in, reach your right heel back up. And exhale, soften your heel back to earth. Let's do the other side. Take a big breath in, lift your left heel high. Exhale, bend your knee. And of course, take some time, circle it out, nice and easy. There's no rush. Reverse. And come on back to full extension, inhale. Exhale, half pigeon, ease your hips towards the floor. Lift your heart even higher. Press your fingers into the mat and allow your hips to settle a little deeper here. Remember, you have the option to stay right here as you are. Maybe you took the quad stretch on the other side. You can bend into your right knee. Reach back with your left hand and just grab a hold. Or maybe you want a little bit more intensity. You can pull your heel in towards your body. Wherever you are, press your heart forward and let it go. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming right back into center. Lengthen your hips towards the back. And settle down again to your knees. This time we'll come up to stand on our knees at about hip distance apart. Place your palms to your low back. Inhale, lift your gaze up, squeeze your elbows towards one another. Exhale, camel pose. Start to arch backwards. Press your heart high. Now, if you want a little bit more depth here, you can always grab a hold of your ankles to take it further wherever you are. Push your hips forward, lift your heart up, gaze back. And whenever you're ready to dial out of your camel, place your hands to your back again. Slowly lift up and make your way to an easy seat here to sit on your heels and just take a couple breaths to let that go. Right? Notice what you feel. Deepen your breath and come back into your safe space. I will reset our spine here for embryo pose. Pull your chin to your chest. Place the top of your head to the mat and just reach your palms towards your heels. We'll send a few breaths into our low back. Just really get heavy into yourself here, softening into those layers. Squeeze your belly in and just slowly roll back up to a tall seat. Now make your way off of your heels. In an effort to stay round with a big bend into your knees, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, pull your face to your knees, and maybe grab a hold of your feet. If you have a hold, push the balls of your feet into your palms here so you can really start to open up into your back line. Now take this fold a little deeper by extending your legs out. And you work now to find a little bit more extension through your spine instead of intentionally rounding here. Take a couple more breaths, soften your heart down, and lengthen it forward. Release whatever you have and slowly roll all the way back up to a tall seat. Now make your way to lie down on your back. Yes, we're almost there. You're almost in the bed. Pull your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg long. Take a big breath in, squeeze. Exhale, eagle leg, supine twist. Take your right thigh over your left. And maybe the full bind, maybe one cross is enough. Gently guide your legs in their bind over to the left side of your body. You can go post your arms here and just gently take your gaze over to the right side of your mat. From here, you can really just lean into gravity and all it's doing for you. Settle your shoulders down. Keep your easy breath. And just unravel your legs. In the middle, give a big hug to both of them to reset. Now extend your right leg nice and long. Take an inhale, squeeze your left. Exhale, eagle leg supine twist. Wrap it up at the same depth and allow your knees to fold over to the right side of your body. This time we'll just take our gaze to the left side. These are nice and easy detoxing twists we can take to really just shed and let go. Now for the final moment of our practice here, happy baby. Capture your feet if they're accessible, maybe your ankles or calves. Just try to keep your back flat to the mat. You don't need a whole lot of action here. Maybe press the soles of your feet together before we go. Let your knees hang open wide. And finally, rock and roll the length of your spine all the way up to a tall seat. And let's just take one breath together before we go. Take a big breath in, reach up, and a breath out. Pull your palms into your heart center. Nice work showing up for yourself. I'll see you next time.